Hey guys, okay. My diary. I started reading it last night because I finished it. And this is just talking about I got this journal for Christmas 2020. Talking about my election parties with my mom. I was talking about Carmen passing away, and I always put the dates and the day of the week. Like this right here, okay? I got an email from Apple Podcasts saying I'm a top podcaster in Australia. That is awesome. Things are going so great since I moved to Anchor. My YouTube channel is taking off. I'm trying to get 100 subs by spring, end of March. And then we got our COVID shots. The Johnson & Johnson, so we only needed one shot. Well, I well exceeded that 100 subscribers. Yeah. Myself and Jim Hoffman are going to be on most podcasts, Deep Dark Truth, to talk about The Boy in the Box. And that's when Auntie was in the hospital in Boston. Talk about how much I liked my rheumatologist. When Candy was adopting her son. My birthday was great. That was my last birthday with my mom. This is talking about all the people who passed away when Paul's cancer was found to be metastatic. Mrs. Stebbins was still alive. She had broken her hip and passed away at 100. Beautiful Bobby Eaton died on my birthday. He was only 62. Frowny face. And then Mom went in the hospital. That was the next time I wrote. That was in September that I wrote that, and then December 1st. Mom has been in the hospital since last Monday. I got my COVID booster. Mom is still on the vent. Mom is in bad shape. All of my aunts say how proud they are of me, and most importantly, Diane is proud of me. My mother, this is the part that got me, because I didn't remember this, which is a good reason to write it down. Mom mouthed that she was too. I hope so. I don't remember that. Why wouldn't I remember that? I'm so glad I wrote that. Your mom came off the vent. I'm so happy. One step closer. Then I was supposed to have a Zoom pie class, which never happened because Mom never came home. I said on one day, 7/13th, that her kidney functions were getting better. And then on the 15th, not improving as it turns out. She may need permanent dialysis. This is also overwhelming. It's a less than fun roller coaster ride. The neurologist found her blue yesterday. That's just lovely. I'm gonna do what's always gotten me through. Rely on the Lord. COVID test negative. The doctor's saying she's not gonna make it. I need to prepare myself. Oh, I'm trying to prepare. This sucks. How does one prepare for something so unthinkable? She chose comfort care on Saturday the 18th and passed away on Sunday the 19th at 6:30 p.m. And I write down everything I get for Christmas, what I did for the holiday. This was talking about moving everything around in the house and making it mine. Going to Maine for a week. We buried Mom. It's January. Just a lot of stuff. And this is talking about when I first spoke to my sister in 2022, February. Saturday, February 26th, I spoke to my half-sister for the first time. Today, her aunt sent me pictures of her. I sent them to Uncle David, and he was very excited to have another niece. Everyone says she looks like me. Her bio aunt is the sweetest lady. She believes everyone deserves to know where they came from. She even wants to meet me. And I wrote that on the 28th. I am having my first Zoom counseling. Okay, that was a different one. So instead of Maine, I'm going to New York for 2 weeks. And then, of course, I have it all written in here, what I did in New York. Everything we did in New York. That was a lot of writing. It's always a day behind. April fell yesterday. Yesterday we went to Lake Placid. I mean, it just goes on and on. Today's Memorial Day. Yesterday was Mom's birthday. It was a tough day. It was made better by the fact that I got a letter from President Biden, which is framed and hanging right over there. Right there. In the middle. Above the lamp. And that was when we had, I even put a sticker in here for the dispensary. Come on, get over here. These are obituaries. I should put these in my new one because my new one has a pocket. I am in Turner, Maine. I went to Salem, Mass yesterday. But yeah, I put the dispensary sticker, the dispensary I went to. They gave me a sticker and I figured, and I wrote dispensary sticker. Because that's the kind of thing I do in a journal. And I got to spend time with Aunt Barbara. We were all exposed to COVID. Thursday the 15th, I fell and busted open my knee, as well as bruised the bone. Urgent care was very nice, even though it took forever. I can't take my walks for a few days. It's so sore. So glad Stephanie lives 2 houses from the cemetery. This was in September of 2022. I liked this particular therapist that I had, but unfortunately I didn't have him very long because I graduated, evidently. I don't know how, but I did. And he had told me to block her. He also warned me that she may use other family to get to me. He was right. She went to Aunt Noreen and tried to turn her against me. Didn't work. Tried to turn Aunt Barb against me. Really did not work. She used her granddaughter, I'm not going to say her name, to call me a liar. Her daughter is very mentally challenged, and it was a terrible thing for her to do to her, to put her in the middle of that, in my opinion. I have so many good people around me, most importantly God. Went to Oktoberfest and got COVID. Oh, and this is when I went to the buffet with Bob. I have been trying to get together. Oh, with Stephanie, yeah. Kid Missing TV is up to 206. Monkey's World has 9. Monkey's World has 300 now. Queen passed away. Charles became king. I have COVID. I went to church. I'm not going to talk about that. I have been going to the flea market a lot. Twice now I have found men's heavy flow Depends on the side of the road. It was the weirdest thing. Somebody threw an entire box, or it flew off a truck, like a case of packages of Depends. And I found them twice. And twice I gave them to a friend who needed them, because insurance doesn't pay for it. The donut dollies. Auntie Joe's 70th birthday, 2022. She's 74 this year? Well, she will be. The party went very well. We made quite a bit of money for the museum upkeep. I got an assignment. Yesterday, the boy in the box got his name back. Joseph Augustus Zarelli. Mom passed away 1 year ago. couldn't go to Diane's for Christmas. Carly has COVID. Dawn got postponed until New Year's. No, I was supposed to hang out with Candy today, but she got postponed because she had poison ivy and her eyes were swollen shut. Paul went to the hospital. I went to Laslet's Shrine with Carrie, Al, and Joe, December 30th. And then today I got the key to my new apartment. Paul passed away. His family finished cleaning it out today. I'm spending my second night in my new apartment. That was January 6th, 2023. My first night in my new apartment was January 5th. Yep. So coming up in January, I'll be in this apartment 4 years. That's crazy. Tried assembling my new desk. I broke it. Super Bowl and Puppy Bowl. Yesterday I went thrifting with Renee Lee. Oh, that was fun. Lisa and Sarah and Alice. I am officially head of research and development. I met my cousin Cindy, Dorothy Ann's daughter. That was May 26, 2023. Ow. And I was talking about the Dion quintuplets because I watched a movie about them. Okay, Renee and I were going up to see Uncle, and this is notes from then. I have been nominated to the board of the Historical Society, October of 2023. Oh yeah, that's when I was diagnosed with tuberculosis. I went in the hospital last Sunday with pneumonia, 2.5 days. I ended up back to there Wednesday with what I thought to be a drug reaction. Turns out I have severe thrush all the way down my esophagus. I am on meds. I am also on soup, jello, and ice cream bars. Oh, and yogurt because I cannot swallow yet. Today was my last day on antibiotics and prednisone. Next week I'm busy. I am going to see the Iron Claw with Renee. We're going to Dennis's in Maine overnight. On Christmas Day I'm going to Diane's. Ugh. And I have to went to Diane's yesterday in spite of the pain in my arms. I played pool. Yep, and then I found out I had COVID. But I had gotten it in the hospital. So yeah, I just wanted to show you how and I'm on August of 2024 when I went to Enfield Lookout. that's when they thought I had a blood clot in my lung, but I actually tore a muscle and broke ribs. My grandpa died. I read all sorts of things in here. So, for me, I'm gonna leave that like that. That's what a diary or journal is. It's not just about the good, not just about the bad, it's everything. And the thing I cherish most is that my mother mouthed that she was proud of me, and I did not remember that. I'm so glad that I thought to write it down. Another good reason why I have a diary. And I've had one since I was about 12. My first one, there was this, it was a girl's something that my mother found. She might have found it as I think it was an advertisement, a magazine or something. And it was this whole set of things. One was a journal that had space for writing, but it also had questions in it for you to answer. And it was hardcover, and it was pink. But it had other books too, about growing up as a girl and all the changes and all that sort of stuff. And my mother got that set from me. It came in the mail in my own name and everything. And I had that diary for years. It was my first diary. Like I said, I was about 12. You know, my first cycle, shall we say, was written in there and all that stuff. I no longer have it, unfortunately. I had it for years. I have the one that I had before this one that actually fell apart, and that was the reason I got this one. Because I keep my diaries now. I've had several over the years, and unfortunately haven't kept them all. But my last 3 I have. So. Excuse me. So I hope you enjoyed that walk down memory lane. I know I'm going to enjoy it when I watch it. God bless you. Please subscribe. Please hype. And join me for the video where we get everything ready for tomorrow. Bye guys. God bless you.